2019 is almost here, and around this time, if you're a music lover like myself, you usually have a top 10 list of your favorite albums of the year. And since I've been doing reviews for a long time, I've done album of the year but never developed until now. So, my name is Oscino and this is my top 10 albums of the year. Now, before I start, I will say this list is based off rating and replayability. With that being said, let's get on with the list. Before I start, I will say, let's be real, no one liked Revival. I understood what Eminem tried to do with the album, but it failed miserably. With that being said, Kamikaze is what I believe people wanted from M, with well-produced beats and multi-syllabic rhymes, with great song concepts. Anyone who thinks Eminem lost a step will know that after this album, he's still one of the greatest rappers alive. In this era, a lot of rappers are doing their own hooks, sing their own verses. Now, I'm not against it, but due to some rappers can't sing, but if you flip it around and have the singers doing the rapping, it sounds so much better. What stands out to me are the deep lyrics, sometimes dark tone it gives you, the heartbreaks he's been through, and the solid R&B vocals. I believe this is the top R&B album, top 3 R&B albums that came out this year. And if you listen to it, you'll understand why. As I said on the mid-year, that Cardi has one of the biggest rags to riches stories to date, and with her debut album, she has a lot on her plate, and she delivered. Almost every track is a certified banger. Some of these songs are for Billboard, and you could say she has inspired some of the strippers and Instagram thoughts to start rapping. But try as they might, they won't get the crossover success that Cardi has. Meek Mill, Championships. I think Meek needed this album to get back on his grind. Though he still has songs about money and material things, there is a maturity to this album that I haven't heard in his other albums. What makes this album so good is that his entire mixtape feel of the Dream Chaser series and the production of his Dreams albums, and it meshes well together. It's good to see Meek back on his A game as one of the hottest rappers in the game. Though in my top 5 mid-year albums I had Cardi higher than J. Cole, I came back to this album more often. The medicine and the candy that this album delivered to me is top notch. As the instrumentals is radio friendly and catchy songs like ATM and Kevin's Heart, though it puts you in a good vibe, if you really listen to it, you're hearing quality lyrics as well. Also, his third album to go platinum with no features. This album is smooth, jazzy, soulful, ethnic, and is a great listen from front to back. Lady Liddy fulfills that area of soul that you really only hear from Miguel, but Masego does have his own style to set him aside. A surprising album, but a very good one indeed. This is one of the most vulnerable albums that came out this year that really doesn't come off as depressing. More like a learned lesson. With stories of Royce's father and his cocaine addiction, to Royce's alcoholic problems, trying to be a good father to his own son. If you don't come out feeling some type of way or some type of emotion from this album, then you, sir, are heartless. Anderson .Paak stays very consistent. With his latest title, Oscino, this album is a jack of all trades. With some production from Dr. Dre, but this album has a touch of genius that both Dre and Anderson .Paak mesh into a beautiful album. It's witty, funny, soulful, with the G-Funk still alive and well. The album hits on all cylinders that even old heads and young people will enjoy. With some production from the G-Funk Dr. Dre, but this still alive and well. The album hits. I've been waiting for a rapidy rap album, just a lyrical slaughter from Lupe over good hip hop beats forever, and I feel like I got that from this album. While having a great concept, which is in the beginning of the album, you can tell he took time on this album to craft something that his fans will enjoy. Everything about this album screams deep lyrical concept, and for an album with 24 tracks on, the album doesn't lag on. I think it's his best album since Tattoo on You, and probably can be called a classic like Food and Liquor and a Cool. I will admit, this album had to grow on me. But the more I listened to it, the more I appreciated this album. The Neo Soul just gets better and better every album. And to me, this is the first time where the internet sounds like the band, not just Sid featuring the internet. This album is funky and then smooth, and of course soulful. This album hits on all cylinders, is not afraid to be different, and that's why it gets my #1 spot. There you have it. My top 10 list of 2018. Did I miss anything? What was your top 10? Let me know in the comment section. Till then, I'm Oscino Fly, and I'm out. Peace. Till then, I'm Oscino Fly. Miss anything? And I'm out. Peace. 10 list of 2000. Till then, I'm Oscino Fly. Miss anything? And I'm out. Peace. 10 list of 2000. Till then, I'm Oscino Fly. Miss anything? And I'm out. Peace. Peace. 10 list of 2000.